Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our piles here with group 1 on the left all the way through to group 4 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. I'd like to give a special thanks to Linda for the cards that I'm using this week. It was a tarot deck donated by a subscriber on the channel, so thank you, Linda, for that beautiful donation. And thank you everyone else who's been sending donations through to PayPal. I'm very grateful to receive those. It's a beautiful way to give thanks for free tarot on YouTube. Other ways to thank free tarot readers on YouTube is to watch their ads or hit the like button, share and subscribe. Those are wonderful ways to support as well. So I will leave you with your selection now, just adding in that in the description box below you will also find a link to book a private reading with me if you would like to. There's also links to my Facebook page and TikTok where I'm sharing oracle cards and short daily video readings if you'd like to check those out. There over there as well. So I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1. And welcome to your reading. If you chose the Girasol pendulum, then this one is for you. So we will use the pendulum at the end of the reading to get a little question. So have a think about what you might like to ask, a yes or no question. And we'll do that at the end. And I'll give that to the other groups as well. So if you chose another group, there'll be another question for you. So this reading looks like there's been a shift. If you're a regular for group 1, then there's certainly been a shift in the energy here. You may already feel that. Would like to give a special thank you to Linda Gonzalez for donating this deck that I'm using today, the Tarot of Opposition, to the channel. Very grateful for that deck. It's a beautiful deck, so looking forward to using that. Some really bold images here. So yeah, Girasol itself, did I touch on the meaning of the crystal? It's there to solidify feelings of love and healing emotional wounds. It can also enhance the creative projects and business ideas as well. So it's a beautiful stone, Girasol. So in the past energy, we're using the normal spread this week. In the past energy, we've got the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Swords and the Tower. So this, you may have been experiencing a healing and painful healing process is what I want to call this. With the 8 of Cups, this is somebody walking away from a situation. They're feeling a bit beaten down, disappointed, just having no choice but to give up in an area here. There's a certain way of doing things that's just not been working out, perhaps. And with the 3 of Swords here, I do like that because it is the Tarot of Opposition, you can see the difference here in the 3 of Swords if it was reversed. So this shows me that you are choosing to heal from the situation. You're choosing to use this Tower moment to actually liberate you into action and create big changes. It's not a time to be a victim, and you're not allowing that to be the case here is what I can see. In the recent past, yes, you've been moving through pain of release, trying to release control or outcomes in a certain situation. Or something may have gone a way you didn't expect it to with the Tower here. But you're using this Tower moment to your advantage is what I can see here, because in reverse it's absolute destruction. And while the Tower does represent destruction, it's to say here that you're using that shock of change to illuminate the truth so that you can move forward in truth, so that you can surrender. I feel surrender energy here. I also do feel a great deal of love and protection, whether that's someone special in your life or on the other side perhaps. There's certainly a lot of love there's someone in your corner I can feel here. And I feel like you, even regardless of this pain, you're opting to choose growth. You're just not letting yourself be beaten down. You're choosing to get back up and dust yourself off is what I feel here. You're choosing to heal. You're just, yeah, I think you want something in life, and that the only way to do that is to not, I guess, crumble down, but to pick yourself back up. And I feel that energy in this reading. And even the underlying energy actually is the Wheel of Fortune, and underneath that is the Chariot. Underneath that, I will point out, is the King of Swords also. I see the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands under that. So yeah, really, really challenging, feeling like maybe you've had to defend yourself here against somebody. You've had to cut through some crap, perhaps had to cut through some crappy behavior, or yeah, be really discerning about your movement forward and what you want for your life here. So we'll move into the current energy. It is a positive shift I can see. So whatever you've been moving through, processing and feeling in the past week, or whatever this time frame represents for you with the Tower here, I do see you utilizing that for progress forward, that energy. You're like, right, what can I do with what I've got? I like it. It feels positive, very optimistic. So in the current and future energies, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. We have a few cards here. This is the week ahead energy. Maybe we'll just start with these cards first. With the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, these are creative ideas. Exactly what Gear Soul represents. These creative ideas that you have that you want to work on, whether that's your work projects and things to do with your career, or your body, your mindset, your personal lifestyle choices, your daily routine. This can be anything. This is a mastery card, and this is having the energy to choose growth and to follow through with passions and inspired ideas that you might be having. This is very artistic energy as well. See, this person is showing up, just chipping away every day. They're not overwhelmed by the largeness of the job. They're just dealing with one pentacle at a time, then they'll move on to the next one. It's very grounded. It's sort of, for some people, you may feel like you kind of have no choice here, but that's, you know, it also feels painfully liberating, maybe. Yeah, I feel like it's something that's hard to. It's almost like hard to accept a certain set of action or things that need to be put in place. It's like maybe there was a resistance to acknowledging or admitting or accepting a certain path, and now it's like you realize that's the way to go. I think that's what it kind of feels like here. So further into the week ahead, we do have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So you may be having conversation with somebody here who they may have some things to say that aren't 100% what you want to hear, but it's the truth. That might be the case here, or they might be just speaking to you. This could be a number of things. I do see relationship. I see this to be also option for like a business partner relationship as well, where you're making some decisions about the workplace or the business, about how we're going to work together as a team, or how we're going to make things thrive in the future. If you find yourself isolated on this journey, and this being your energy, this is about you making these plans and being quite diligent about your plan of attack here, or the plan to secure financial abundance in your future, or to have a successful business, or whatever the King of Pentacles may represent for you here. There's a lot of hard work in this energy, and it's like you're getting quite clear this week on what needs to be done. There's no fogginess here. It's like, okay, I realize it now. I realize. For some, this is a harsh realization. It's like, but for others, it's like relieving realization. Like, oh, finally, I know what I need to do. It's that sort of thing. So further into the week ahead, I do also see here with this Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, we have now the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So this can be a special person in your life who you are spending some time with and enjoying that time with the 2 of Cups. This may be a special date, or just catching up with a dear friend, or having personal alone time with your partner, time with family and children, reuniting with someone special. There's a lot of different things these 6 of Cups and 2 of Cups can represent. But it does look like a very nice time towards the end of this week or during this week, where you're actually getting to connect with people who just meet you in the heart space, people you genuinely love and feel a beautiful depth of connection with, whether that's family you haven't seen in a while, because there's definitely reunion energy here. For some people, it is about connecting with someone that you just really miss. And for others, it's maybe just getting a bit of alone time after some hard work, or reconnecting after some time apart. So we can see really, really beautiful energy here. A little boy fishing, and just a nice time had. Maybe going out in nature for a day here, a day trip or something beautiful. So there's a few cards here that do represent that, getting in nature and enjoying a balance of hard work and rest and replenishment. So actually, yeah, after this Eight of Cups, like something you've released and you're really starting to come clear with what you can do with the rubble, or what you need to do with what's left, or what you have. You're doing something with it. Like I just feel like you should be proud of yourself for your efforts this week and the way you're turning things around, is what I can see in these cards. Wheel of Fortune again, keep standing up to me. So yeah, you are the reason this wheel is turning. You are the one in the driver's seat of the chariot, and I feel like when we see this, it's like you realize you can overcome any obstacle. You really do. King of Swords, you've got what it takes. So in the challenge area, we have, oh, I'll pick it up. We've got Temperance, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So with Temperance, it is that moderation card. So, and I can see even in the week ahead, you've perhaps wanting to balance out all of that hard work and heavy mental processing perhaps, or emotional releasing, healing work. Some of that stuff can be some heavy lifting, and so I see that you might be craving a bit of lightness and fun as well. And I can see here with the Temperance card, you might, yeah, that might be part of the challenge, is balancing out that the hard work with the fun, but also moderation in any sense of the word, whether that's moderation with our diet, or the time we spend in certain areas of life, like just balancing things out and having patience for things to unfold and grow at their authentic pace. With the Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, you may, we see reunion in the days ahead in these cards. So you may be missing that teamwork with a certain person, or just grieving a certain situation. You're feeling very there could be a lot of sadness for a situation that you'd like to see come together and I guess moving forward a lot quicker, but it has its own pace, so you're needing to have patience, and that's the challenge at this time. But you can see with the Five of Cups here, this beautiful tarot, it's not the Five of Cups reversed in this particular imagery. It's and she's got two pots left and she's actually using them. With the Five of Cups, we normally see that 3 cups are spilled out, and that's what the person is sad about, but they don't realize there's 2 cups still remaining. There's 2 cups in your future. And for some people that might be a special person you haven't even met yet. If there's, you're like, I don't know anyone, then for some, that may be the case. But either way, the challenge here is realizing that you do have wonderful opportunities still around you, and to not dwell on the 3 cups that aren't working, but do what you can with the 2 that you have. So, and with the Three of Pentacles as well, I feel like that's about not going it alone. Whether that's, there's so many different ways we can get support and resources to help, so we're not moving through things alone. And some of those don't need to be like direct engagement with another person. They can be indirectly through social media posts of mindset things, whatever it is you're working on, things that can help encourage you, like using those resources around you, using your network in whatever way. So what will help with the challenge as well, some energies here, we've got the Knight of Cups, Judgment, and the King of Cups. So this is about commitment and realizing that realizing that you need to commit to yourself here. I do feel with the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and Judgment. We'll see the Judgment card, we've got Death on the other side, and then this new birth energy. So you are coming to a realization that there's a certain area in your life that's very attached to your heart, and you're very invested there, and you'd like to see that flourish and grow, whether it's a relationship or your business, or just a relationship with yourself here as well. It is a time to lighten up and have fun. Perhaps with this energy, it is a romantic type of person, somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve and likes to have a good time and make other people feel good. And there's a lot of laughter in this energy as well. So this is about just letting yourself have a new beginning. If this is a new beginning in love, it's about following that calling and opening yourself up to that love, and not closing off to it, but actually allowing yourself to perhaps be vulnerable and open with a certain person, or with yourself. With the King of Cups, so yeah, very honest and truthful communication here. Just, it feels very like, it does feel childlike as well. I do feel like the message there is to let the inner child come out to play, and to just soften, to relax, to have fun, to, yeah, I just feel like laughter is so important. Really, like just good times and laughter, connecting with children, connecting with the people that you love. Yes. So further guidance, we have got the Justice, the Hermit, and Six of Swords. So this can be a situation. Well, this can definitely pertain to the past situation with the Tower. It can pertain to a few situations here where there has been some sort of ruling or a decision, a consequence here that has caused this situation that you've had to move away from, or you've had to heal from, or you've had to change your trajectory in some way. It's because there's been some level of justice ruling here. This could be literal court decisions or your choice to balance things out. This can be someone else's choice. This you will know what this is for you, but this is something that's like enough is enough. Things need to be done correctly. There needs to be consequences, or there needs to be a withdrawal here with the Hermit card, the Six of Swords. So it's seeing things very clearly, or it's taking the time out to get clarity. It's taking the time out to find peace and equilibrium after so much turmoil. This is a protection energy. You're being protected from this previous energy. Maybe you're being protected from re-engaging in the past in some way, so that you don't continue that pattern. You're being liberated. You're being moved away. You're finding healing. I just feel like whatever's on the other side of this Justice card, it feels like it's just gone. Like I can't even connect to it. It feels like an empty void area. So it's like whatever you've severed here, it does feel like it's been done in such a way that won't hold you back. I do feel with this energy, and that there will be a lot of time for inward reflection about this situation. And can see that here as well. There's going to be a lot of time spent by yourself so that you can truly get yourself moving in a direction that you feel is balanced and is calmer, just a lot calmer, right? A lot calmer. So in the outcome energies, we've got three major arcanas with the Lover's, Strength, and the Empress. This is a massive expansion in life. When we see coming, like the first cards coming from this, Three of Swords, Pain, the Tower, the Eight of Cups, to end up with the Lovers, the Strength, and the Empress, it truly shows that you have shown up here in this energy. You've decided, what can I do with this? I'm going to build myself again. I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to make myself come back even stronger and brighter. Whatever it is here that you're investing in, it pays off, because the Lovers, the Strength, it shows that you've had the courage and determination here to invest in yourself or your business, your work. The hard work pays off, is what I see here. With the Lovers card, it's like you get all these signs and synchronicities that keep pointing you in the direction that you're going in the right way. That keep pointing you in the right direction. And there's a lot of blessings that do come your way to keep indicating that you're going the right way here. The Chariot's there, the Wheel of Fortune is there. The Empress is an expansion of abundance. It really doesn't get much better than this. So it's like you do trust that whatever's fallen away is so that you can truly rebuild with a fresh slate here. So in the Oracle cards for this reading, we have Go the Distance, which is all about that perseverance and seeing things through to the end, to overcome any obstacles as they come up, because you've got what it takes to do so. This might be a journey you've been on for some time. But the Eight of Pentacles is similar in that energy of showing up every day and overcoming situations. Go the distance. You've got personal issue reaches resolution, new moon in Cancer. These can definitely have to do with relationships as well. We've got a lot of relationship cards here. We've also got a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So that is for that energy of a reunion in a relationship. There is definitely some new energy coming in for you both here to have a new beginning. We also have thriving here as well. And this card is about this can be about other people that find a lot of security in you. And it's not a bad idea right now to perhaps offer that support and security to the people who find you very comforting and calming. It's also about thriving through obstacles as well. Like, absolutely, no matter what comes up, you've got what it takes to overcome it. It's very much like the go the distance energy of just thriving in life no matter what comes your way. So what other cards did I have? I'll get some self-love prompts for this reading. I shuffle them again. We got go full introvert, spend some time alone to experience, appreciate and love yourself. You can definitely see that that's needed here with the Six of Swords and the Hermit, the Tower. While there is a reunion here and there's a very special relationship or connection around you, it's still very advised that you lean on yourself and maintain a good balance and continue working on the things you're working on, because it does look like this is something only you can do, but it will have a really profound effect on the outcome for yourself here in any other area. So wake up early, aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. And it's also about what we do in the morning to set ourselves up for the day. It's not just about getting up early. It's also, those first choices we make. Do we make the bed, or do we take a quiet moment in the garden with a cuppa, or do we rush out the door? Having structure, having something, I think there needs, just getting a message for some people. There's a certain thing you might want to slowly chip away at, and you might want to dedicate, if you can, a time in the morning where you just spend half an hour on whatever that is, just chipping away at it. We've got love your single life. Your singleness is an opportunity to spend quality time with yourself. And you see that here with go full introvert and the Hermit. There's a lot of messages here about being self-reliant and healing. And you can enjoy your single life even in a relationship. It does not mean you need to be single to just enjoy your own energy and getting to know yourself. And we have shop smart. Spend money on experiences, not just things. Make memories. All right, so we might jump over to the pendulum for this reading. We'll see. So, little disclaimer here, the pendulum, please use your discernment and only ask a question that you feel, I think, the answer wouldn't trigger you. And also, I do think it's important to keep in mind that, we're not meant to know the answer to everything. And so you're going to get an answer out of this. It's a yes or no. I mean, it might give us a maybe. But, it's just maybe keep in mind that some things we're not supposed to know either. So anyway, discernment, please. I don't use this one too often. Let's have a look. Spirit, please show us a yes. Can you show us a no? Okay. What is the answer to group 1's question? Is that a yes or a no? Okay. The answer to your question is a yes. So I hope that's the answer that you've been hoping for. And I think that's all I have for you, group 1. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading has given you some sort of clarity, comfort and guidance. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 1. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading if you've chosen the Clear Quartz Crackle, or Clear Crackle Quartz. It's so pretty. I love how all the cracks inside do catch so many rainbows. It's super pretty. The camera just does not give it any justice at all. So the Clear Crackled Quartz is all about activating the third eye and the crown chakra. It's also known to be a powerful amulet to protect against any negative or perceived evil energies. And it can be a really good stone to promote feeling good again and returning to those good feelings. So a really interesting reading for group 2 here. Lots of encouragement. We'll jump straight into the past energies with the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Seven of Cups. So with this Ace of Pentacles and the Moon, it's like you've got a new project or an idea, something you want to create or you've started creating, something you want to foster here, some new growth, learn a new skill perhaps, but you're having a lot of uncertainty about how to proceed or the way things are going to turn out with this certain project that you have. because there's a lot of different ways that you can take this project. There's a lot of different things to consider, and you don't quite have the full experience yet of this to know how things are going to go 100%. So there's going to need to be a lot of trust here, a lot of self-confidence and faith in the process and in what you're creating here. And there's also a need to just slow down a little bit too, and learn through the experience, maybe learn through little mistakes, or you know, trial and error seems really important here for you. This is in the past energy, so whatever this is something you've already started. It's a seed you've already planted perhaps in your mind. We see a lot of gardening energy here, a little bumblebee. So, you know, it's about getting busy and attending to this thing, whatever the Ace of Pentacles means for you. While there is a lot of doubt and fear around this, like I think you have to overcome yourself quite a lot here and realize how magical and powerful you truly are in the energy of co-creating and embodying those really strong qualities and showing up, and there's a lot being asked from you here, and I think that might be overwhelming too. Like, I think you know that whatever this goal is for you, it's going to ask a lot of you to learn and be vulnerable and open up and trust yourself, and yeah, interesting. So in the week ahead energy, I kind of feel like I maybe should have got more here, but anyway, we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups in the moving ahead energy. So you're allowing this confusion and the overwhelming situation here to dissipate. You're distancing yourself from the overwhelm in one way or another, so that you can just get to the investment energy, just get to the work of it all, just showing up here with the Seven of Pentacles. So from the Seven of Cups, all this confusion, you're grounding that energy now. You're just going to start with something. And I think you're also realizing and starting to see the fruits of your labor a little bit here developing. You can start to see things coming together in the week ahead, like whatever it is you're moving through. You're leaving behind, I guess, the more the confusing energy, the burdensome energy surrounding this new growth. You're leaving a bit of the drama behind, so that you can really just invest in the right things here. Like it's about healthy choices, I do feel, and not wasting your energy over just worrying or on the wrong things at all. I think you're really just showing up here, and with the Ten of Cups as well, it's like you can really see that this is bringing you a lot of joy, whatever you're working on and creating this week. I want to get some more cards for the week ahead. I should have grabbed them, but I didn't. Ten of Wands is on the bottom of the deck though, so it does look like, you know, you are still trying to navigate your way forward while carrying so much. So right now it's just a matter of just letting that go, like letting go of what you can't control, letting go of the past, letting go of things that haven't worked out, and just moving forward with what you know now from this moment. That's that Ten of Wands. So what's shown up here is the Three of Cups. Okay, that's really, really beautiful. Considering we've got the what was that? The High Priestess, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and Judgment. I kind of want them. It really does speak to your hard work paying off, and you're starting to see that leaving certain things behind, or certain ways of doing things that haven't worked out, whatever you've left in behind, it really starts to become abundantly clear that was the right thing to do, because you've got more room for passion. Like the energy completely changes here, from doubt to excitement is what I see here, to celebration. But let's try and get that card again, whatever wanted to come out there. Just also would like to say thank you to beautiful follower Linda, who sent this deck into the channel. It's a new deck and it's very beautiful. I'm extremely grateful for that. Thank you, Linda. All right. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands that was in that mixture before. We've got the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck now. So yeah, there's so much motivation and passion and a build-up of energy moving forward. You can see here that there's perhaps some people around you that want to support you as well with this idea, or there's other people that are sort of on the same journey and you're getting inspiration from each other, or you're definitely, there's certainly people around you that are encouraged by your idea, or you're encouraged by theirs, or I feel like there's people around involved and watching what you're doing. So in the challenge area, we do have the Two of Swords, Hermit, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Swords in reverse she's a bit scornful. She's not happy here in this particular energy. I think this is about holding on to things of the past as well. There's an indecision here with this Two of Swords where you're really, I think for some people you're not so certain if you should let someone back into your life. For some people there's that. For other people it's more about what you're doing with your own personal direction. There's some sort of indecision and a blocked heart space here, and you're feeling very cold to whether it's a particular person or just in a series of events. You're feeling a little bit harshly critical of the way things have progressed in a situation. You may be very harshly critical of your own work as well, and to the point of self-sabotage where you're not allowing your creations to even live. That is definitely a message for some. I think you're also there's just a harshness of mind in this energy where you might be expecting the worst, or feeling like you have to protect yourself, or you have to hide your ideas, or protect your beautiful magic or your unique ways of being because of prying eyes or judgmental eyes. I do feel like you feel a little blocked with who do I share this part of myself with, because I do feel like as well the people of this group are very different. In a certain way, there's something about you that sets you out from other people, whether it's your lifestyle choices. There's certain things you do. Maybe you push things to the extreme, or maybe you are just a little different, and in such a beautiful way. The Hermit can come across as people who feel like a bit of a misfit, or they don't totally fit in with the crowd. And with the Two of Swords there and the Queen of Swords, it's like, yeah, it's an isolation energy. You may cut yourself off from people that could actually support you and care about you. Or I just do feel here there's a sense of not letting your dreams live, or not believing in yourself enough to follow through and actually like let your creations come to life. Like there may be so much critical judgment from self here that it just doesn't get the opportunity to even thrive or learn. But that's what the challenge is. You're overcoming that challenge of uncertainty and the blocked energy, and hiding away and self-preservation it's a survival mode energy almost for some people here. What will help with this challenge is the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is extremely opposite energy here, where the Hermit, so self-sufficient and self-reliant, and probably because they've maybe been a bit hurt or had bad experiences, whereas these cards are, all of these cards are, well, two of them do indicate someone handing something to somebody, or sharing in a prize in some way, holding the pentacle or passing the apple. This is about thriving, and it's about commitment to your long-term goals here as well. It's about believing in yourself and following things through. With the Magician here, you have got all of the resources required to achieve a great deal of success. In fact, you've got a little bit more than that. With the Magician here, there's a few other cards here that indicate really, really strong miracles and really strong energies of magic, like creating through magic. It's not all about hard work, it's also about that alignment as well, that inner alignment, and the thoughts you choose and the actions you take, and realizing that you are actually co-creating. And we've even got the co-creation card here, that you've actually got spirit in your corner here with this, and you're not actually doing this all by yourself as much as you might think that you are. You are co-creating with spirit, and that these ideas that you have, it does look like they can benefit other people. I do get the sense that people are watching what you're doing, they're interested in what you're doing. But I do see that people do support you. And I'm getting a sound bath, sound therapy sort of vibe here as well. So some people might like to engage in a bit of sound therapy at this time to just reset, to clear, to cleanse your energy. Just music does heal wounds that medicine cannot touch, as that beautiful oracle says. But this card of the Lovers here is also about that divine alignment and protection with your bigger picture ideas with your long-term goals. So this is about achieving the long term and sort of being invested in long term as well. Like you've started something. You need to believe that with the Ace of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading, you need to believe that it has the ability, you have the ability to turn that into the Ten of Pentacles. You really need to believe that. And we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node, the North Node, right? Your destiny, where you're headed, your true north. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to believe in yourself. You need to leave the confusion, the drama, or how's it all going to work out, and I want to be that good already, like I want to get there by now. No, it's about the journey, right? Let's just hold up the next Moonology card too though. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. You need to just believe and to show up and dedicate as well. So in further guidance here, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. So yeah, I feel like this with the Devil card, there's a lot of pressure on inside. There's part of it is pressure to succeed. You've got this really masculine drive about what you want to do, but then there's the other part of you that knows that you do need to slow down and enjoy the process and enjoy the becoming of it all as well. So there is that push-pull inside of yourself. There's that it kind of that yeah, I feel like there's a, what do I want to say, I think that you're very considerate with each step that you're taking of where you're coming from and what your intentions are with this. With the Devil here, it does also speak to, and the Nine of Cups, it does speak to somebody who is different, who creates through magic, who creates through, and you can see here that there's a lot of really powerful assistance and blessings coming your way through this. So I think you're going to see it as you go, that there's actually more helping hands in this situation than you currently perceive. That's going to become quite evident with the Devil and the Nine of Cups. So you're going to have some level of wish fulfillment that you've magnetized towards yourself. You've created this opportunity. There is a need to reprioritize certain things. There is a message here that something you may be spending energy or giving energy to might also not be so good for you. So moderation is required. Is there another card needed here? I feel like there's a message I need to pass still. The King of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Wands. Oh, Pentacles, there's a bunch there. Okay. For some people here, there is a past connection that you feel very attached to still. It may not be in your life anymore. It may be something you still wish was in your life, or something you wish had worked differently or could work better or could heal, but you're not so certain, but you still feel very attached to that situation. You perhaps have had to leave them in the cold, or just leave this behind and have a bit more authority with yourself and with a new beginning so that you can heal and move forward. Yeah, there's a real big message wrapped up in that as well. So there might be something, careful what you wish for message within that as well. There might be something you want that might not actually be so good for you. Let me see, anything else there? Temperance, yeah, and the Ten of Wands again. So yeah, you may need to moderate yourself here and just apply yourself quite carefully. But I see multiple messages about what that means. So for some, it will mean both, where you are absolutely achieving and kicking some massive goals because you've shifted priorities and you can see that you are being supported. Unseen hands are helping. There's a lot of blessings coming your way for sure here. But there's also a message of a past relationship that you may still be healing yourself from. You may be still feeling quite scornful or upset with this person as well. There's potential for that too. So moving forward into the outcome energies, we've got the King of Swords, the Sun, and the Tower. This is about really being extremely clear on the way things are headed for you no matter what happens. So with the Tower here, it's about big changes, and it's also about using that change for growth with the Sun next to it and the King of Swords. It's like being very perceptive that a certain thing may have blown up in your life, but it's been for the best. It's coming to realize that there's actually a lot of growth within this experience this, whatever this is for you with the Tower. It could be something that was quite shocking for you. It means that even in this situation, as things move forward, if there is still some things to crack open and perceived obstacles and challenges to come your way, you've got everything it takes. Magician, the King of Swords, there's so much strength in your energy. Prosperity does lie ahead. You just need to step out of your comfort zone with this Tower. Certain things need to break away. Certain things need to be let go of so you can grow. But the King of Swords in the outcome knows this. So it's like you do realize that, you know, something ends because it has to, or it ended because it has to. You'll know where you are, whether it's ended or yet to. But the King of Swords knows it's for the best. There's no attachment to the heart space here. It's clear, logical decision for growth. And it knows that even if this is a painful experience, that there will be good times afterwards, that it's worth moving through the challenges and the pain to get to the other side. We've got power here as well in the Oracle cards. We're talking about drawing from your personal power. Did I have a look in the book for this? Yeah, this is your time. This is your time to claim your power and step into your potential. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be without fear. You might feel uncertain, but do it anyway. Be courageous, let the world hear your voice, take a stand up for yourself and others, share your passion, teach from the heart, write and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you are incredibly valiant, noble and brave. After all, you are. And that message is exactly the message of that Seven of Cups, and having the strength to persevere anyway. You know, there's so much encouragement in this reading. You really are supported, whether you see that or not. There's someone in your team. All right, I wanted to get some self-love prompts. This has come out straight away. Plan your career, create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Exactly what we're talking about here. Believe in yourself. I can see you getting inspired in the future by other people, like seeking out people that inspire you, but not being too impulsive and needing to act so fast, but just being careful. Like really set your long-term plan up, looking at a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan even. Or maybe even a 1-year plan, like whatever, just a plan, the structure, goals, milestones to achieve. All right, get unstuck, get past the fear of change and embrace the transformation. We've had that quite loud and clear in this reading today. That cage is wide open, like you're not stuck. Root chakra, this is very action orientated. Get to work, do the stuff. Out of the head and just do it, right? Do it. Bounce back. Don't give up. All is not lost. Get back up and keep trying. Wow, this is really, really strong, encouraging energy. Like prosperity lies ahead. Get out of your comfort zone. North Node. Like off you go. You're getting told today, group 2. I hope that's okay. Let's get one more. We're also going to use that pendulum that you saw in group 1 if you're still here again. Look, have fun again and ground yourself on the bottom of the deck. Learn to love life again and try and enjoy life more by having fun. Get grounded into your body, connect to the earth, our time in nature perhaps, but just any like doing the dishes can be grounding. Any action where we're in our body and we're doing a thing and we've got to pay attention, that can be really grounding. Taking a walk, dancing, right? So many things. So we're gonna go for the pendulum if I can find it. Oh no, where is it? Oh, have I lost the pendulum? Oh, it's up on the altar. Okay. Okay, so I put it on the altar for group 1 to choose their card. But I figured since group 1 got the pendulum, everyone else should too. So we'll get a little yes or no question. Now please use discernment when asking these questions with the pendulum, because yes, it is going to give us a yes or no answer, but we also are not meant to know all things. So please also choose your question carefully, not one that perhaps is going to trigger you with the answer. Just do use discernment with what comes through as well. It is not the be all and end all, it's just a little bit of light fun. So a yes or no question for group 2 please. Can we see yes first? Thank you. And can I see a no? Beautiful. Alright, is the answer for group 2's question a yes or a no? Okay. I'm getting a no for Group 2? Yeah, that is a no for group 2. So I hope that answer has been beneficial for you. And if it hasn't, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. You don't need it. It's okay. Really, truly. So is that all I have? I think that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope this reading has resonated with you and given you some sort of comfort, clarity and guidance. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this amethyst generator, then this one is for you. So amethyst is that stone that connects us to our third eye and our crown chakra. It is a bit of an all-rounder. It's known as the psychic stone. So following your intuition here, taking leaps of faith, trusting in spirit, trusting in your own divine path to unfold just beautifully and naturally as it's supposed to. Lots of authenticity and a good energy there. So group 3, interesting reading. We should just jump straight in. I would like to actually say a little thank you first to Linda for donating this beautiful new deck to the channel that I'm using today. Absolutely stunning, so thank you for sending that in. And we're using the same normal spread again in this reading. So let's jump in with the past energy. We've got the 8 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 3 of Wands here showing up first. So I do feel like there's been a lot of personal growth in your path, in your journey, and I can see healing and expansion and movement forward and just building up that momentum, and things are moving forward. But you may be feeling like you're having to go it alone, or feeling a little bit like you're moving through the dark here as well. Things are improving in your situation. I can definitely see that throughout this whole reading. There are some areas where we need to get a bit honest, I think. We'll move through that as we go. So with the 8 of Wands and the Hermit, you may have been traveling by yourself, or you may have been, just making some moves on your own at this time. Things are definitely happening, or they were happening, and maybe they've slowed down now. I can definitely see the option for that as well, where things are sort of stop-start, or it's like just a bit rockier. It's just a little uncertain at this time, and you're still waiting for development. You're still waiting for perhaps something to finish. You might be waiting for a certain date. You might be waiting for an answer in the mail. There's could be lots of things that you're waiting for here. Let's see if something comes through. Temperance, patience, waiting. Strength. All right, fine, I'll shuffle. Is there another card here for the 3 of Wands, please? Okay. The Hanged Man. More waiting, right? Hanging around, just waiting. It's a matter of timing. It's a matter of looking at things differently as well. I think looking at things from a different perspective with this Hanged Man, and just surrendering to the greater picture of things, allowing yourself to be where you are, accepting that this is where you are. That's where the sun will come in. Growth will happen. The way will ease if you just fall into this beautiful acceptance, and just to take little steps. It feels like a time for little steps. But certainly not time to sit still though. You don't need to make big strides in this reading, I'm feeling. It's just some certain steps though. So in the current energy and moving ahead, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So this is the week ahead energy. So currently, as you connect to this reading, you might be feeling isolated and alone. You might be waiting to hear from somebody. With the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands is communication. So there may have been a bit of silence on the line with a certain connection here, but that is going to change. There will be communication coming in from that specific person. If that message resonates with you, we've got the 6 of Cups in the week ahead. So you will be reconnecting with a certain person, or with some family or friends here. The 5 of Pentacles sees you at this time feeling a little bit without resource, right? Maybe needing a little bit of support or help, and just going it alone. We've got the Hermit there too. You're definitely going through something by yourself here, but you're not totally alone. I see the little dove there. You're very connected to Source. It's a complete opposite to this 5 of Pentacles. This deck is wonderful, isn't it? Whereas this person is open to receive some level of assistance, The other person on the bottom is not feeling worthy of any help and assistance. This is asking you to bring love into the situation as well, to bring healing into the situation, to look at things positively, to ask for help, or however this comes across for you. But with the Six of Swords next, it shows that you leave behind a situation that's perhaps really chaotic and painful, or just turbulent and overwhelming perhaps, for something a lot calmer. See, the water is there's no waves here, but there's actually 2 oracle cards with really choppy waves. We'll get to that soon. So you may be navigating some really big challenges, or they could be in the realm of emotions, considering it's water and waves. It could be just mental baggage from the past and things as well that you're trying to release and move forward and just find yourself in a calmer time of life, a more flowing time of life. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups, yeah, there's a lot of new passion and growth here. There's a building of momentum happening for you as the week progresses. Like, you start to it's a dust yourself off, pick yourself up energy and keep moving. There was another message in one of the other groups that was quite similar to that. I'm also going to mention we'll do a pendulum reading at the end of this one, and we'll do a little disclaimer about that, because group 1 got the pendulum, so I figure everyone should get a little opportunity. So I'll do that at the end. Do I want another card on this end of week energy where things are improving? Is there anything else we need to know about that? Six of Cups. Right, they want to come out, but it's not happening. So interesting. I can feel them. They make themselves known. I feel like a lot wants to come out. I'm looking at you. Where are we? We are with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yes. I can see relationship strain here and trying to work together with things, trying to find healing and persevere through a situation, or yeah, it's like that last little push of energy to try again, or to pick yourself up, to reconnect, yeah. Let's get one more on the Nine of Wands that came through there. All right, 2 of Wands and the two of Cups. Very similar, actually. Some of this reading is a bit similar to group 1. You might feel drawn to group 1 as well. Sometimes when we've finished a reading, they can be recycled, because crystal might stand out to you, but then when you go back, that crystal is not standing out anymore because that message is done, and in fact another crystal is now standing out and it wasn't before. That can happen too with readings. I do like to recycle readings with my favorites as well. Yeah, so 2 of Cups coming out here with the 6 of Cups. There's definitely some sort of beautiful reunion or connecting with someone who means a lot to you. This could be a new person too for some people, but I do honestly feel like there's history here, and this is somebody that you know and you're happy to connect with the 2 of Cups. There may just be some relationship strain there that needs healing, might be some air that needs clearing. Yeah, I think you can expect a message coming in from this person, or you might feel the inspiration to reach out to them. Either way, there's a reconnection there. So it's a beautiful energy, considering we're coming from feeling isolated and waiting and sort of just trying to move forward. There's blessings coming in to sweeten your day or sweeten your week. So in the challenge, a whole bunch want to come out together. We'll take them. We've got the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords first. So yeah, the challenge is that you've been carrying all of this on your own. You're feeling tired, you're feeling isolated. You're probably wanting to take a bit of time out as well. Like, as much as you're going through things alone, it's almost like you may not be totally feeling like a people person right now either, and that's okay. 4 of Swords has taken time out to contemplate things, to meditate, to just rest, to heal perhaps if you've been a little unwell. Maybe you're needing to recover from something, support your immune system, or just not take on so much, not carry so much. I think you're really processing a lot of the past as well. There's a lot of heavy lifting in that regard. Though you also have the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Swords here in the challenge. So the challenge, we've got the High Priestess and we've got the Amethyst. Okay, so there's something about this situation where it's uncertain to you, and leaving it, because it's uncertain, leaving it behind may be really challenging to do here. You're still holding it, you're still carrying it, because there's part of you that may hold on to hope, or you may still be pulled between your head and your heart in regards to a certain person or situation. And it's time to free yourself from that. It's absolutely time to free yourself from the overthinking, from trying to work it out, because there's certain things we're not meant to know. There's certain things that are just meant to evolve naturally, and we're supposed to learn through our own responses and choosing differently. Or just taking a leap of faith in that moment when we don't actually have a clear setting on how things are going to go, which is very much like this come to the edge card. It's asking you to take that leap of faith and to just, you don't need to have a great big secure plan in a certain area, but just take a step, come to the edge, to trust in the unknown here, to trust in your intuition, to trust where spirit is leading you, even though it feels a little uncertain and scary perhaps. So in the area of what will help with that challenge, we've got the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Is that the Six of Wands, sorry, and the Nine of Cups. Some of you, this is about fear of putting yourself out there in a certain way, like sharing your art or sharing your work with the world, or sharing yourself on social media or promoting your work. There's lots of things here about anxiety and hiding away throughout this whole reading. Actually, there's a real need to believe in your craft, to believe in yourself, very much. Eight of Swords here. So in this depiction, they're trapped, they're tied up, right? And this one is empty though. It's like you've removed yourself from a self-imposed prison. I saw 1111 just then on the clock, so that might be significant for you. You might be seeing those numbers a bit lately. This is asking you to celebrate yourself, to believe in yourself, and to take steps moving forward, and to celebrate each little win that you make along the way, to release yourself from this overthinking by connecting to what it is that you have got. See which wishes around you you've already manifested. Some things that you may have in your life right now that, say, 5 years ago or so. If the 5 year ago you reflected on the things you may have now, would that be surprising to you? I think it's important here, however timeline fits, whatever level of years you want to go reflect back on, to remember a less developed or less advanced version of yourself. I think you'll come to be quite impressed, and it's important to take a lot of moments where you do reflect on your success here with the Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, rather than thinking about where you're stuck or what you can't do. It's really about looking at what you have got, and also connecting with people that uplift you as well, people that actually acknowledge you and what you do, people that support you and believe in you. It's really important to surround yourself with can-do attitudes, I think. And that you've got to also believe that your wishes can come true here, that you can receive those things that you wish to receive. Now, some of them may not come in the way that you had hoped, and that's part of letting go of outcomes here. But you can and will receive this wish fulfillment, and for a lot of you that might be a special person coming in to be with you and spend a life with you, with the Knight of Wands coming into this beautiful abundant Nine of Cups. So let yourself believe that your wishes can come true. I think that's the message there. So further guidance here, we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and Justice. So this is a message that more work is to be done. When Nine of Pentacles is in reverse with the Ace of Swords in such a way, it's like you have this really stark realization that more work is required here for you to achieve the success that you want to achieve. While there may have been moments of success and things are starting to improve and happen, then things stopped. That might be the case for some people. And that's because there's still more work to be required. And I feel like, there may have been a stop-start for some people. So it's just advising you to be very authentic with your craft, with your work, just be very diligent and integral in this energy and what you're creating, to truly show up for it, to continue the work, because nothing is yet set in stone with the mutable moon card coming out for you. Nothing is set in stone here. This is requiring you to take action, to continue investing, and to acknowledge how far you've come as well. With the Justice card here, there is a need to rebalance things and a need for authenticity and truth in a matter. This is also about consequences for actions. I feel like I want to get more on this particular part as well, because the Nine of Pentacles came out reversed with Justice and the Sword here. So I kind of do feel that this also might be an external person for some people, where somebody is sort of maybe they could have either intimidated you in a situation, or just there's a possible energy of comparison or competition with a person here. That's not necessary, not for everyone, that message. We got Strength here, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly what I said originally, right? Wheel of Fortune now on the bottom. Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. Have that courage and strength to just keep showing up and doing the work. This is one step back from the Nine of Pentacles, and that's why the Nine of Pentacles came reversed. Nine of Pentacles upright is extremely self-sufficient. Nine of Pentacles reversed is like they've had a lucky win and now they think they're all good, and it's not the case. You need to keep working. You need to keep showing up with this Strength and the Eight of Pentacles, because that is what's going to shine, the authenticity. There's a real need for you to get out of your head and just believe in yourself and take some big strides here, and not let inconsistencies or ebbs and flows hold you back. It's just part of the journey, and just keep going. Outcome energy is really reflective of this whole story. I want to just speak about this alone first, because of the imagery. Such a beautiful deck. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Look at the imagery of how they both sit. They don't have so much, but they have enough. And they have these beautiful smiling faces. The energy is so clear around them. And the opposite of that energy is people that have that very same amount, but they're scornful, ungrateful, just unsatisfied, disappointed, all of these things. They're controlling, hoarding, harboring, just not, overanalyzing, all of it. No good. But it came out this way, right? And this is the outcome energy for you. So don't be overcritical. Don't hold on to things so tightly. Let it all naturally blossom and grow. This is about showing up with foundational energy with the Four of Pentacles. It's about doing the hard work, and it's not over investing. It's not investing in lots of things, but it's just slowly building a foundation. This is not about getting big results straight away. This whole reading is not about getting big results straight away. I think with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, it's like you do want big success in whatever it is you're doing here. You want to be acknowledged. Perhaps you want fame in a certain area, or and that's not a terrible thing. Maybe you just want to reach a lot of people with your work because you know that it will help them. You want acknowledgement and to be recognized for your work. That's clear. But and that is achievable. I've got to say, it is achievable, but it's going to take the groundwork here, and that's what this reading is definitely all about here, about investing, but also enjoying that investment, enjoying it as it grows, and not overly criticizing it for not growing fast enough, or overly criticizing yourself for not having achieved the results so fast, but also learning to ask for help and change the way you're doing things so that things can be a bit easier on you, because the challenge is that Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. You might be working yourself to death here. You might be really just carrying it all too hard, when it could be a lot more enjoyable. It could be a lot lighter for you. The Five of Wands is here in the outcome as well. I might fill an extra card on that, but I feel like it can be conflict with another person, which I did touch on in this reading already, that I do feel there is a conflicting energy around you. You might be trying to navigate while you're still trying to get on with your own stuff. It feels kind of separate to this. Maybe it's not, you'll know. But I feel like that while that is one person, not engaging in drama and conflict anymore, but just focusing on yourself, from building yourself from the ground up sort of intentions. I also feel like this is just your own inner struggle a little bit too, with wanting those results a lot faster, because the Four and Seven of Pentacles, they're really not cards that show great bounty yet, but they are the steps you take to get there, right? So it's worth it. Let's grab a card on that. Well, I picked it up and I got the Nine of Swords leaving behind with the Five of Wands. So that's about anxiety. So maybe fearing competition, fearing failure, just lots of overthinking. Okay. I see the Three of Pentacles there on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands, Death, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. Yep. All right. So it's a matter of doing things differently, working with people who support you, working with people who have the same dream in mind. If you're working alone, then I don't think you're working alone. But if you are working alone, then maybe be careful whose advice you take, or who you share your ideas with. Just keep working on what you're working on. We've got the Three of Pentacles on the underlying energy. So I do feel like that Five of Wands is like somebody, they're either not on the same page as you and never going to be, or I just do feel like for you to find happiness and grow, you might need to choose your head over your heart in a situation, and just choose logically here and invest in yourself or in your business. Yeah. All right, so I think we're going to, oh yeah, why do I keep forgetting to do the self-love cards before? All right, get some self-love, get outdoors. Never get so busy that you forget to enjoy the outdoors. You can even see that in the week ahead with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups here. Even this, you might be going on a boat. They've got the Six of Swords before that. There's fishing here. This is out in nature, 100% enjoying nature. There's actually a fair bit of imagery here talking about the ocean or bodies of water. Any more self-love prompts for group 3? Crystal healing. And I've just looked up at the amethyst too. We've got health checkup. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkup. That could be any type of health practitioner. Of course, however you care for yourself. Social media detox as well. So no posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Especially Five of Wands, like if you're comparing your projects that you're still working on to someone else that's been doing it for a very long time, that's not going to serve you very well. So that might be part of the social media detox, so that you're not so harshly critical of your own creations. And all of this message, get outdoors, get off the screen, it's all really, really beneficial, and you'll feel so much better for having done so. The other card I forgot to mention here was courage. And I found it interesting because it's got the same rocky waves as nothing yet is set in stone. This is having the courage to overcome obstacles, of course, even these crashing waves. What did we get from the book here? Yeah, step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for yourself with passion. Speak up for those less fortunate. Be impeccable in all of your actions. This isn't a time to be timid and pull back. Don't be limited by beliefs of others. Five of Wands. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means fear less. Acknowledge your fear and take action anyway. Make a stand. You are strong and powerful and have great valor within you. Courage. So I think that's all I have for you here. No, the pendulum. Sorry. All right. So we're going to get a little question from the pendulum. You please use discernment as part of the reading. If you're asking a question that's perhaps quite triggering, maybe don't ask that question. If the answer just does not resonate, then leave it. It's okay. You don't need to take it. But also understanding that this is going to give us a yes or no answer anyway, and sometimes we're not meant to know the answer to things. So yeah, definitely use discernment with these tools. So a question for group 3. Can I see a yes, please? Okay, thank you. Can I see a no? Beautiful. Thank you. And can I get the answer to group 3's question? Is that a yes or a no? That is a very clear yes for group 3. Yep, under the yes. So hopefully that answer has been helpful for you. Like I said, if it doesn't resonate at all, you don't have to take it. It's all good. So yeah, I hope this reading has given you some sort of comfort, clarity and guidance, group 3, and I'm looking forward to reading for you all again soon. Take care. Hey group 4, welcome to your reading. If you chose this Angelite Tower, then this one is for you. This particular stone is all about calming and soothing the energy and connecting to purpose and spiritual awareness as well, allowing yourself to become aware of the unseen help or the unseen path unfolding, having trust in that, having faith. So let's jump straight into your reading today, group 4, with the past energy. We have the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. So this is really nice in the past energy. Things are starting to grow for you. You might have started a new project or started a new job even. You might have something you're building still. It might not be so new. You might have been working on it for some time now, and it's happening. It is coming together. There may have been a moment in the recent past where there's been a bit of recognition for your work or some positive feedback. It may also be that you're taking a step up, like you're leveling up, or you're making some choices. Maybe you're creating a program, like stepping into a leadership role, or there's a very creative energy here, but it takes foundational work, and that's the bit you're up to right now. And while there is really good blessings coming your way, this whole reading is actually full of fortunate blessings and lots of development happening here. It's a slow and steady pace. It may not all be coming in so fast. It may ebb and flow a little bit, but it is all very creative and supportive of your journey here. There's a message here of healing and self-healing and healing within the community space. There's a lot of time spent in the home here as well for some of you. You might be redecorating or I nearly said refinancing, but you might be like ready to move or organizing things around the home for some changes in that area. It feels like the home is an abundant place, a place full of healing and calm. You might be working on your garden. There's a lot of fresh produce energy, looking to cook from your garden. So just maybe even just having a little herb garden, just so that you have that connection to gardening and putting it in your food and just feeling that connection to the earth in a beautiful way. The 4 of Pentacles, I do love this particular deck. I forgot to say a shout out and thank you to Linda who donated this deck to the channel. It's the Opposition Tarot, so it's got these really great, opposing images. So the 4 of Pentacles reversed here, this person is holding on to everything they've got. They're feeling scarce. He doesn't want to share. He's holding both pentacles with hands here. And this person is a lot more free about what they have. They feel a lot, like there's a cage on the window up here, right? Nothing's getting in, got to protect it. This window is completely open. They're free to move. They're open to receive. They're open to give. While it is a card of not giving, it's more of a card of conserving your finances, but it's not in an energy of like holding on so tight. I think you still have faith that things will flow. It's a flowing energy. You may see abundance coming in and growing at this time, or at least see the development of something you're working on. You're starting to see it build from the ground up. So, all right. But it feels as well, I've got to mention, even if this is a new journey for you, you have got a great deal of experience already. You're very accomplished in the Queen of Wands energy. So in the current energy and moving ahead to the week ahead, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Star, the Page of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. I see this as other people surrounding you in the week ahead as well. There's just a great sense of renewal in your energy. You feel motivated, you feel driven and passionate, you feel creative, things are flowing. The week ahead is beautiful. You will see teamwork and cooperation from other people. You might get an offer of collaboration with somebody. You may offer to somebody else if you would like to collaborate with them. It might be something that comes to you and you decide to extend an offer here. There's potential to catch up with a friend for a meal or a coffee. There's good times, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. Really good times. A good time to create, a good time to heal, a good time to rest and rejuvenate yourself. It's a time to be hopeful about the future. It's a time to receive blessings. There's a lot of blessings coming in. The Page of Cups, that may be someone who wants to talk to you and have a heart-to-heart with you, or just somebody that you just get to sit down and have a cuppa with. I do feel that for a lot of you, just a chance to have a cuppa and just talk about life or share what your dreams are or what you're up to, check in with somebody. Yeah, that's like Nine of Pentacles. Share your abundance. It's feeling good. You're feeling abundant. Abundance is growing. You're either getting inspired by other people or they're becoming inspired by you. You're working with other people. You're loving the people that you work with. It's super positive. Super positive. You're learning lots of new things as well, definitely. So we'll jump over to the challenge here, and in the challenge we've got the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, this deck is amazing. Five of Pentacles up right here. She's got the dove next to her. There's a lot of light behind her. She's hands are open to receive. So while she may be feeling the lack, she's open to receiving guidance, assistance, advice, anything that's going to help turn the situation around. The other person's quite closed off in this image, but that's not how we received it, right? So Two of Wands. Two of Wands. We've got the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups here as well. Again, a really positive depiction where this typically with the Five of Cups, we've got three cups spilt out, and we do have that on this reversed side. However, we've got it upright, and she's using the two remaining glasses for vases for flowers. How's that for looking on the bright side? You know, using what resources you do have, making something out of nothing, perhaps. You've got what it takes to do so. You are the Queen of Wands, and let me just tell you, the Magician's here too. So, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles. We're looking at a crossroads energy here, where you're perhaps doubting yourself a bit more than you need to. You may need a bit of assistance right now. That might be the case, or you're needing to change things up so that you can secure more of a financial backing. You might have some financial goals you're wanting to save for, with the the Four of Pentacles being there as well. I see the Three of Pentacles kind of showing up twice in this way, because it's 1, 2, and 3 with the other two down the bottom. So yeah, I think it would be a good idea to team up with somebody, or have someone help you in some way to collaborate, or just get advice from someone who's perhaps already done what you're doing. A bit of inspiration there. And the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. This is the challenge. The Five of Cups, the challenge, we've got to read it for what it is as well. Even though the imagery is so bright and positive, and we're looking on the bright side, I can see you doing that, and you will do that, and you've got what it takes. That doesn't, I guess it doesn't take from the fact that this is still a sense of loss. There's still a sense of feeling not good enough. There's still, you may feel like you don't have your tribe, and you would like to meet people that are more on your wavelength. You might have drifted away from certain connections, and you're looking to, collaborate and find people that are more on your page. So you might be feeling a little isolated, left in the cold. You might be grieving something that hasn't worked out. It might be really challenging to take a new path and just leave the past in the past without feeling caught up in it and like a victim to it, still so attached to it. The Four of Cups is a card of pessimism and disappointment. So the challenge might be just feeling like you're just not enough, don't have enough, or aren't skilled enough, and that's just not the truth. These things will shift and change, and I can see a lot of goodness coming your way. It's already slowly trickling in, and it's something that you've aligned to. You have every reason to thank yourself for any blessings coming in. You've made changes here. You've committed yourself. You're uncommitting yourself to certain things too, I can feel. What will help with the challenge? Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So to connect with friends is a big one in this reading. I feel if you've isolated yourself, or you just don't have friends, perhaps to put yourself in a position where you can meet with other people. Maybe it's a women's circle or a creative group, or whatever opportunity comes your way to connect. Maybe it's you do have friends and you haven't seen them in a while. There's the Three of Cups as a card of reunion and celebration. Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Stop overthinking, I would say, with the Four of Swords, and overworking as well, but just having faith in your bigger picture dreams here, and that they will come to be, that you are working towards building something wonderful. With the Ten of Pentacles here, you're starting out with the Four of Pentacles in this reading, so you're still doing that foundational work, but it's going to get you to the Ten of Pentacles. It's a type of legacy. I feel for some of you, you're wanting to leave something behind that is for future generations. So you might be setting up a whole organization or a charity. You might be Just trying to set up your own children for future success with their mindset, or your own financial abundance. There's a lot of things here. You've got a lot of pressure on yourself for some big world dreams, and they are achievable. You just need to, I do feel, celebrate your small steps along the way. Celebrate your successes that you've made so far. Connect with friends that can help and support you and co-create with you. Co-creation is a big energy in the Three of Cups, I do feel. It's, yeah, and the Four of Swords, yeah, maybe needing a bit of healing, needing a bit of rest. Let's, might just need to take a bit of time out to process some things as well. Okay, I see Judgment. I saw the Eight of Swords too, and the High Priestess is here. Yeah, Judgment, High Priestess, Four of Swords, that's really taken a step back. You're having to come to your own realizations of what's not working, what is working, who belongs in your world, who doesn't, what's worth investing in, what isn't, what's going to be a bit of a waste of energy and time, and what's going to actually, what actions can you take that are going to bring you some long-term results, because you are bigger picture thinking here. So further guidance is the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. Leaving behind chaos. Almost every group I think had this level of combination here, like at least these two, I think. It feels like I've seen these cards a lot today now. So we're letting ourselves be moved out of chaos and struggle, and just doing the work. We're applying ourselves here with this energy. Eight of Pentacles, you're showing up and mastering something. Magician, and you will get there. Leave the chaos behind, leave the overthinking behind, and leave the self-doubt behind with the Six of Swords there. Let yourself move into calmer waters. The Angel Light is all about calming energy and connecting to your spiritual awareness. So realizing the purpose in behind what you're doing. Again, leaving a legacy, that bigger picture thinking. And showing up each day to create, to be diligent here, to master something, to show up at work, to get better at it every single day, to keep trying. No giving up. Magician, you will master this craft or this experience. You already are in masterful energy as you come out with the Queen of Wands. You're just getting even more impressive, or you're learning a new skill or talent, and I think it's worth investing in. The outcome energy here is the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So it's like you do realize that there may be some hard cuts that are needing to be made, some harsh or strong truths here, a lot of clarity about what's needed for growth. And I guess that would also reveal to you where you might need to assert some boundaries as well with the Queen of Swords here, to protect your growth, to protect yourself, to protect your truth. I do feel like you're needing some logical decisions, some planning here, some structural organization skills here. Maybe a conversation had as well with somebody, telling them your truth and what you need to feel good, what do you need to be happy. The outcome energy is that you have great clarity on what you need to be happy, and you see things growing, and you realize that you've made the right choices here. Is there anything else for the outcome I'm seeing here? I see the Chariot. Yeah, the Chariot. Confidence. That is that Queen of Swords. Like, she knows what she needs to do to move forward with growth. I don't think we need any more. Yeah, the Empress. That'll do. Take it. Chariot and the Empress. This is such a massive expansion in your confidence, which has me pulling up this card now. New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Look at all the same fiery background too. That Sun. Maybe having some fire signs in this reading perhaps, or just the fact that you are growing. Just the fact that you are shining. And that growth, that light, that essence that you have has a profound effect on so many other people. I don't think you realize. With the Ace of Cups underneath that as well, and the Fool. So yeah, definitely believe in new beginnings, new creation, any area of life that you wish to expand and grow, areas of getting outside of your comfort zone perhaps as well, to persevere, to push forward. will pay off in the end, totally worth it. So we have here opportunity for you. Go to the book for it. It's a beautiful deck. Gifts from the universe. Get some water, hey? Okay. Gifts from the universe are ready to cascade into your life. Abundance, health, longevity, vitality, and joy are flowing to you gently and easily in the days ahead. There may be some times when the goodness of life feels like it's ebbing and flowing rather than a steady stream of fulfillment. This is similar to the moon peeking through the pine trees for a moment or two. But as you stay open and receptive, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Instead of bemoaning the fact that there isn't a steady and constant stream of joy and gifts from the universe, accept whatever you do receive in a spirit of gratitude, and your bounty will increase tenfold. This is the universal law, and that's what I can see here with all these energies in the challenge of 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. That's all like it's not happening quick enough. I want to go over here. I want to change. I want things to be different. And so I can see, like, I really can. These cards, you've got blessings coming in, exactly as this card says. It's definitely grab a hold, acknowledge them. Very much so. 3 of Cups, celebrate the small wins, right? That was the card of advice to help with the challenge, was the 3 of Cups, the High Priestess. Small wins from Spirit. We've got Orphaned here as well. Might read that one from the book too. Just the Oracle message for this one. We're all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a community or group of the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you, and it's time to move on. It's a nice card with confidence though, because there's so many opportunities coming your way. This is a really positive reading. So I'll get some self-love messages as well. I'll keep getting to shuffle them. And I'm going to do the pendulum for you too. Every other group got the pendulum question, so you might like to think what question you'd like to ask the pendulum in a moment. Let's go. You've got throat chakra. Oh, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords in your outcome too. That's very clear. You need to speak. And have you heard my throat this reading? I've been a bit, you know. You might be holding back on a truth here, or yeah, definitely need to speak up. What else we got here from the self-love prompts for group 4? Oh, heart chakra. A clearing of the heart space, definitely needed there. I'll take that. It wanted to be seen. Start saving. Having some savings behind you will help you feel more at ease. See the 4 of Pentacles there, and the 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough resource. You can build your resources, start acknowledging what you do have. It's all that, like the card said as well, that law of attraction and embodiment is important. Forgiveness is for you. Forgive others and yourself, because your soul deserves peace. Did I see the birdie? Did I see that bird? No, might have been a different reading. I thought I saw that dove in this reading. Alright, take it. Alright, get a massage. You deserve to be pampered. Make your appointment this week. I actually need to do that for my birthday whenever it is, coming up soon. Gonna book a massage and a facial and all of those wonderful things. Oh, okay, we got a few, but let's take them. All right, essential oils. I saw clarify your desires, very important. All right, so start a new hobby. We already saw that here. Any of your creative ideas, invest in a time into them. Enjoy your single life, getting to know yourself, whether you're single or not, doesn't matter. Enjoying a bit of time on your own, getting to know what you like. Enjoying things maybe you haven't done for a while because you've been so busy with everything else. We've got wake up early. If you already do wake up early, it might be more about how you're setting your day. What do you choose to do in the first hour of waking up? How do you set the tone for your day? Negative thinking, unfounded negative thoughts are very worth being aware of. Don't let them hold you back. We've got find a mentor. We saw that here as well. Lots of inspiration and teamwork and letting yourself be helped and assisted. Find a mentor in your field who can help you reach your goals faster. And awaken the inner witch here, and however that calls to you, but exploring that dormant potential and awaken the inner witch. So did I do the pendulum? I didn't. So I'm going to do a little pendulum question because every other group got them, considering Jackson chose it for group 1. So I thought, well, we might as well use it. So please use your discernment when asking this question. Understand that the pendulum will give us a yes or a no regardless, and we're not actually meant to know everything. So it's going to give you an answer. If that answer doesn't resonate, then you don't need to take it. It's okay. Please do use discernment, and maybe be careful of what question you're asking so that you don't ask a question that's going to trigger you with a particular answer that then may not even be the truth anyway. So, you know, do be careful with such a tool, I have to say. So the answer for group 4's question, please show me yes first. I'd like to check that. Can I see yes, please? Thank you. And can I see a no, please? Okay. And can I get the answer for group 4's question? A yes or a no? I'm getting a maybe. Felt very much like a maybe. The other groups got a yes or a no answer. So maybe what you're asking about isn't set in stone. Maybe you'd like to rephrase the question. I'm going to go again for you. If you want to rephrase or ask a different question or yeah, anyway, we'll try again and see if we can get a yes or a no. Can I get a yes first? Just confirming yes. Thank you. Confirming no for me, please. Thank you. Okay, the answer for group 4's question, is that a yes or a no? No, you're getting a maybe. I'm sorry, you're not meant to have the answer to whatever you're asking, I suppose, at this time anyway. Doesn't mean you won't get that answer, it's just not yet. Or not now, or not needed, or whatever. But it was going clockwise though, so that tells me just keep going and the path will reveal itself in the regards to that particular question. Just keep going and you will see when I see it go clockwise like that. But it was, yeah, definitely not wanting to give a definitive answer for you. So group 4, that is all I have for you today. I hope this reading has resonated with you and given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 4.